misunderstanding. And I can't explain, but you know who'd be really good at explaining? Is Mr. Rothman. He's our lawyer, but he's not here.
Why isn't he here?
Well, kind of short notice, don't you think, Judge?
The child's safety is at stake.
Not really, no.
That'll be for the court to decide.
Well, I'm just saying that, you know, if we're going to play fair, we should have a lawyer, too. And playing fair, as I always try and teach my daughter, is very important.
After reviewing your file, I couldn't agree more. A lawyer here would be in your best interest.
Great, so we'll get back to you. Come on, let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Manning. While I have no problem delaying this hearing, it is my responsibility to make sure that your daughter is in a safe environment. And from what I can determine from this file, that is something you and your wife have been unable to provide for her.
What? Says who? Says her? She's lying. Look at her. It's her job to say that we're unfit parents. She says we're good parents. She loses her job, and then she can't go buy a good suit.
Till the next hearing, it is this court's decision to place Star Manning in foster care.
No! No! No. No, you can't. You can't take our little girl away from us. We love her so much.
Look, all the facts that are in that file are completely misleading.
Then why did she run away from home?
She didn't run away from home, you...
There isn't anything that I wouldn't do for my little girl. Me being Star's mother, it's not my job. It's who I am.
Yeah, me too. That's who I am. I mean, that's why we fight so much over custody.
Yeah.
I've seen the records, Mr. Manning, and frankly, you should be ashamed of putting your little girl through all that.
Bill's character?
Look, we've changed, Judge. We are married. We're married now, and we provide Star a very stable, loving home.
I'm sorry. Until you can present evidence of that and of your ability to care for her properly, I'm removing Star from your custody. And Miss Major.
Yes, Your Honor.
If there are any other children under their supervision, have them placed in foster care as well.
You can't do you have any idea who I am?
Stop.
I am the publisher of a major metropolitan newspaper, and I'm going to tell the whole world that you abuse your power. You are nothing but a big power abuser.
You are in contempt of court, Mr. Manning.
You're out of order.
Sam Rappaport, representing the Mannings.
What is he doing here? How did he know to come here?
We're gonna lose Star. I'm not gonna let that happen. Sam can stop it.
Your Honor, I am ready to show all of the evidence necessary to disprove the Child Services case against the Mannings. These are good people, good parents who do not deserve to have their child taken away from them.
I'm flattered to have so prominent an attorney in my court, Mr. Rappaport, but I had no idea you were in the habit of defending child endangerment cases.
I'm not, Your Honor, thank you. But I know the Mannings, and I feel very strongly about their qualifications as parents. With your permission, Todd.
Knock yourself out.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have known Todd and Blair for many years, and I know their daughter, Star, to be as precocious a child as they are unorthodox as parents.
Oh, this is going well.
Would you be quiet, please?
Mr. Manning, I'd take your wife's advice if I were you. Mr. Rappaport.
But, Your Honor, I don't know any couple who loves their child more than Blair and Todd love Star.
Your Honor, this is not a question of love, but of the safety of the child.
And I trust you will address that, Mr. Rappaport?
Well, yes, Your Honor. But first, if I may, I would like to present these papers to the court. Statements from Star's elementary school teachers that she is a well-adjusted child who draws in the other children with her sense of fun.
Again, Your Honor, there's still the issue of whether she is receiving proper supervision.
And there are also statements from the parents of some of Star's friends that, while unusual, will swear that she is well-behaved in their homes.
She is?
Of course she's well behaved.
Your Honor, this young child takes taxis at any time of day or night by herself.
And without the knowledge of her parents.
Exactly my point. These solo forays away from home are done under the auspices of her parents and celebrated in her father's newspaper.
And I might add, a paper well known for its tendency to exaggerate the truth.
Whoa, hold on. Every word that we print in that newspaper could be true, and some of them are.
Todd.
Mr. Manning swore to me that all these facts were true in person.
Did he know that you were with Child Services?
Not initially, no.
And not knowing that, Your Honor, Todd did what any proud parent would do, he bragged about his daughter's exploits.
Exploits which put her in considerable danger.
Your Honor, I was there when Blair and Todd punished Star for bringing home a poisonous spider. They were as frightened and as appalled as any parents, and as determined that it would not happen again.
And what about the solo outings and taxis?
Your Honor, Star is a very clever little girl, and it is true that she snuck out of the house, evading both her parents and the full-time nanny in their employ. And in the process, Your Honor, she saved a man's life.
That is not the point.
It is precisely the point, Your Honor. That little girl saw that a man was in trouble, realized that he was in pain, and made great, heroic efforts to do what was right. Namely, bring him the help that he needed.
At considerable risk to herself.
Star's actions tell me, Your Honor, that Blair and Todd could not have raised this child any better. A child filled with inventiveness, with intelligence, and above all, with heart. I can't imagine two parents more fit than these two.
You've convinced me to look at this situation from a different perspective. However, it is my job to ensure that Star Manning is safe. And though I have no doubt the Mannings love their daughter, I do question the environment they're providing for her. Miss Major.
Yes, Your Honor.
Starting tomorrow morning, I want the Mannings placed under in-home observation. I will meet with counsel in chambers to discuss a schedule. Court is in recess.
All rise.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you for what? He just turned our life into a reality-based TV series. In-home observation? What, are you joking? I'd rather live with Carlotta.
Are you kidding? Judge Lee was going to put Star in foster care. Sam, stop that. He saved us.
I'm not paying you for this. You know
Oh,
that,
Todd,
right?
No, it's
stop
okay,
it.
Blair. It's okay. This is in exchange for how out of line I was earlier, and I am sorry again
Oh,
for that.
look, you've already apologized.
Oh,
for
shut
that.
up.
Say-
You didn't even begin to apologize.
Oh.
Now, my advice, get over this fighting tonight. Starting tomorrow, you'll be under very watchful eyes. And if I were you, I would think long and hard about legalizing Jack's adoption. Or you could lose both of your children.
Let's head back on.
Now, she is perfect. Why don't you go up in your room and play with her, okay?
Yeah, but it won't be as much fun.
I know, but thank you.
Okay, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's all gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. No reason to be nervous. What?
Oh, why aren't you here yet? The social worker should be here any minute.
No, I know, but Frau Klink's not here yet.
Well, where is she?
I don't know. She said something about having to go visit her sick uncle.
Well, how long is that going to take, Todd?
I don't know. How long does it take to go to Germany?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna come home now. I'm gonna bring Jack there.
No.
I'll just stick him upstairs, that's all.
No, you can't do that, Todd. What if he cries? It's too much of a risk, and if they find out that we have adopted a baby illegally, they could take Star and Jack away from us.
That's just not gonna happen, Blair.
Maybe it could, Todd. Now you find somebody there to watch him.
Right. How am I gonna find somebody around here to watch
talk
Jack?
to you about something.
Figure the whole thing out.
What?
I'll be home in a minute.
Todd, I need to discuss this layout.
Oh, boy, do I have an assignment for you.
What, covering the full line?
Yeah, kinda. Look, all you gotta do is watch Jack for like the next couple of hours. Everything you need is in my desk.
I'm your style editor, not the babysitter. Get somebody else.
I don't have time.
What do you mean you don't have time? What's going on?
Look, could you just watch him just for a couple hours?
This has something to do with his so-called adoption, doesn't it?
No.
Yes, it does. You might as well tell me. I know all your secrets already.
It's not a secret. And it's not... Okay, it's not about Jack. It's about Star.
Star?
Yeah. You know that story I put in the Sun about her taking cabs by herself late at night and how she's got this little thing for poisonous spiders? Yeah, well, a social worker read it, and now the social worker's trying to take Star away from me.